So I've been trying out stacking a lot of dexterity instead of strength. So I do have crippling strike. And I also have 419 move speed while holding the potion. Also the rest of my stats and gear, if anyone wants to see. You can see I have pretty much just enough stats for all of my skills, basically. Oh, he just shot me. What the heck? He's sad. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna want to go back for my swords I left behind and then probably just head to an extraction portal. Because I am running low on resources. I don't remember the way back. I guess if I'm lucky enough I could just find a sword right now. Oh, I guess I am lucky enough. What is that? What is that? That is the pyromancer. I really don't have the resources to fight. He might be deaf. He has a, no, he has a movement shoot trying, I can't fight that. Pyromancer? I can't fight him when he has a movement shoot trying, that's really overpowered. Actually, I'm just finding a bug. Apparently he was fighting himself all along, actually. And why do they always have like an elixir, but they never drink it? Like, why would you pick it up if you already used it? And why would you not use it if you picked it up? I think I put it out. There's a person. Luckily he's blind and deaf, so like, I'll get the ambush guaranteed. I don't technically know that. Oh wait, he just saw me. And RIP this guy. I can't even really loot him, honestly. I can grab that at least. When you look at the actual stats of stacking lots of dex instead of stacking lots of strength, you do obviously get like crippling strike and whatnot, which I think is pretty good, but it's not anything too crazy. When you look at the stats themselves, this scaling for extra damage from strength versus dex, you get slightly higher damage out of strength, and dex only increases headshot damage, or if you get lucky with a random crit. But dex has also increased that movement speed. I will say that the movement speed you gain is actually extremely tiny. I don't think he saw me actually, which is funny. Just kill that guy real quick. Oh, that's not there. I don't want to get third-party monsters to kill them. Oh, I did actually get a comment asking what my heirloom builds were, like what my heirloom setup was. And you know, that's definitely an interesting question because there's a lot of heirloom builds you can do. There's a lot of potential to get some relatively powerful, cheap kits, and so I'm very excited to show you that I don't have a single heirloom unlocked. Like I don't have a single one. The problem with heirlooms is that no matter how good they are, they'll always still be worse than like a regular purple item with just good rolls on it. So it just doesn't seem very like economic to get heirlooms when you don't die a lot. Like I'm never really hurting for money, so I can pretty much always just re-roll a few purples and see what happens. Anyways, Castle Heirloom just came back. I was forced to play Sinners for a while there, which is actually pretty nice. I feel like on Sinners it's harder to find players intentionally. But once you do find them, it's really easy to third-party someone because it's so hard to, like, see around yourself at any moment and figure out if there's people third-partying you. Whereas on this map, it's a very wide and open map, so you can pretty much tell if people are third-partying you from a mile away. Oh, there's a guy right here. I'm blind, apparently. I've learned the secret of fighting Death Knights like this. Okay. And there he goes. And I think I just heard... No, it's hearing a ghost. Okay, I thought I heard a person for a sec. I will also say that after a few more matches of playing with a dex build instead of a strength build, it does feel pretty good. I think this might actually be the meta now. I feel like before, when Psionic Blade was still overpowered, it was way better to do a strength build because you were already stacking strength anyways, and it was really good to stack extra faith on top of that. And so when you're already stacking both strength and faith, it's very difficult to also stack a dex on top of that. But now that Psionic Blade isn't really good anymore, it means that faith is basically worthless in Swordmaster. Well, I say it's not good anymore. The healing isn't very good anymore. Cryomancer there. I don't think he sees me. A Death Knight there. Looks like he was fighting werewolf. I'm hoping that this guy goes and fights that Cryomancer, because I don't want to get third party, but I would love to fight these guys anyways. Oh, the werewolf's going in. Oh no. Oh, he just died to werewolf. Oh, and he's getting messed up by it. And also, if you ever wonder why I'm like constantly schizophrenically staring around, like turning around and looking around me, this is why. Because I don't want to die to a person like me. Hopefully this guy hurries up a little and kills this werewolf a bit quicker. I'm not trying to wait here all day, man. You're supposed to deliver the loot to me. I'm not supposed to, like, be left waiting here. I'm gonna give you a bad review. Bro, this is like some one-star review territory at this point. What the heck? Oh, I just realized that the circle is actually gonna take me out of invis. And then he'll just see a Swordmaster crouching here. Hopefully he runs down here quick and doesn't worry about the loot. Bro, don't worry about the loot. Just come down here and fight me. Oh? Maybe? Yep. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. What the heck? It blocks my charged attack. Haunted armor hacking? That was a pretty big scumbag move for me, I won't lie. My uber loots took too long. I didn't have enough time to have fun. Oh. Oh, it's a Cryomancer, it's not even a Pyro. Is it another Cryomancer and a Death Knight fighting in this exact same area and I'm ready to third party? Alright, this is pretty fucked up. Alright, well, that's pretty rigged for that guy. There's a guy right here, I'm not really sure who. Who is up here? Oh, it's a rogue. All of the loot is for me. You foolish, foolish mortals. I hear another person. Oh my gosh, it's a Swordmaster. Dude, they're just luring every monster into me. I don't like this. Stop. Huh? Okay, there we go. Oh! Oh! I misclicked. Okay, I'm gonna die here. I'm dead. Oh wow, dude, I misclicked swung my sword instead of... Dude, I misclicked swung my sword instead of charging my thing. Why is this guy teabagging? That was so dumb, bro. I cannot believe I misclicked right there. Why is he teabagging? Alright, I will admit, I threw pretty hard in that fight. I think first of all, I should have not misclicked swung my sword like a dumbass. And second of all, I probably should have pulled out sword and shield in that situation and got ready to like dash away from the fight. As much as that was my first death on solo Swordmaster in a while, I don't think it was the Dex build's fault. I think I just threw. I think I just played bad. Oh. And also the person I was fighting didn't play badly either. I didn't think they'd dropped down onto me yet. It was very surprising. I didn't think they would do that. And I'm definitely not just saying that because it's better to say I got outplayed than to say I threw. No, they did actually play well though. I'm not sure they teabagged so hard. My only theory is that I've maybe killed them before. I have actually gotten a few comments before from people who said I'd killed them in match. So, I mean, it's a long shot, but oh gosh, there's a person here. It's a druid, I think. Yeah, if you're just gonna parry the tree, Druid can't do a lot about that. Anyways, it's a long shot, but it's possible that one of the people who'd seen my YouTube had killed me right there. And it wasn't a toxic teabag, it was an excited teabag. I don't know. This is all speculation. I honestly have no idea. But I guess if you do see the video, then GG. I did get cooked. I might have thrown, but I did definitely still get cooked in that fight. Oh yeah, I should show the new build. It's similar to the old build. It's actually kind of better, I think. It's hard to tell, honestly. Oh, it's a Pyromancer. Yeah, that's rough. I feel like Cryomancer solo is just not a good thing. I feel like that's a pretty common trope in this game. Whereas classes that are good in trios are pretty bad in solos, and vice versa. Some people in the comments were asking me why I run sword and shield instead of crossbow. Partially it's for the stamina bonus, because you really need deflection, and just getting the extra stamina from a shield guaranteed is always nice. Partially it's because you can avoid getting stunned by a rogue. You can also block Pyromancer fireballs with it. I just feel like as a whole, the crossbow doesn't actually work that well on Swordmaster. Like, you already have a projectile right here. Oh yeah, and then finally, the fact that you can do the like big dash with the sword is really nice. And you can see me do a lot of big jumps that are only possible with sword and shield. Even just in this video. Imagining like someone goes through all the effort of killing the headsman, and then they go to loot this golden chest, it's just the loot's already taken. Oh my god, I'm here. Oh wow. No? Oh damn it, they got the healing off. Okay, well I don't want to fight them now. Well, I do want to fight them, but I don't actually have swords, so I should fucking leave. I should probably try and pick up my swords from before real quick. Should also pull up the sword and shield. For some reason, blocking the psionic blades with longsword is just so inconsistent. Oh gosh. I'm really throwing today, I don't even know. I think I get this off. Oh. I was running solo on sword, it's like I'm nervous in this fight. Okay, here we go. I don't know what it is, because I feel like in the next fest it was pretty consistent to just hold down block with the longsword and get all the deflections off. Or like get all the parries off or the blocks off. I cannot remember the word for some reason. I actually really don't like that. I really, really don't like that the psionic blades can hit someone while they're blocking with a longsword. So I guess developers, if you see this, if you want to nerf Swordmaster more, that's a good start. Make it so that these are consistently blockable with a longsword or dual swords and daggers and all that stuff. Because that's also the biggest reason why like a rogue player will struggle. That's the biggest reason why like a rogue player will struggle against a Swordmaster, because they can't really block the psionic blades. I do not know why I'm throwing so hard today, but I guess it worked out in that fight eventually. I think the problem is I'm trying to talk during, like my brain is trying to think of more words to say, but I should really just like stop yapping and start stabbing, you know? I think that is in fact going to have to be the end of this video because it's too long at this point. But looking back at the title, I do think that the dex builds are better. I do think that. I'm not sure that Healing Scabbard is even really necessary. Funnily enough, both times that I was making like this dex kit, I just coincidentally had enough strength to unlock this. I'm not really sure if Healing Scabbard is at all necessary right now, but the dexterity is actually super nice right now. So it's very good to build for it, I think, at least.